Hello everyone. In today's video, I'll be reflecting on my coaching and mentoring experiences over the past year. I'll walk you through some of the key projects where I adopted leadership and followership roles, especially in the Strive EP project and the Prague Learning Journey. I'll also share my mentoring experiences with Aryan and Matthew from Mente Jewelry, as well as Praveen, who I supported in growing his property business. These experiences helped me grow as a leader and as a follower, and I'll be using the Gibbs reflective cycle to structure my reflections. First up, let's talk about my experience in the Strive EP project. This was a leadership initiative where I had to adopt both leadership and followership roles within a dynamic team. In terms of leadership, I took responsibility for the business development side of things, leading meetings, assigning roles, and keeping track of our progress. For this, I used the situational leadership theory by Hersey and Blanchard. I adapted my approach based on my team's skills levels, but being a leader wasn't my only role. I also needed to be a follower in areas I wasn't as familiar with, like technical product development. Following Kelly's followership model, I made sure to stay engaged and provide constructive feedback, which made our team stronger overall. Reflecting on this experience through the Gibbs reflective cycle, I realized the importance of adaptability. Transitioning between being a leader and a follower requires strong communication, and that's an area I'll focus on improving in the future. Overall, the Strive project taught me how these two roles are interdependent. Effective leadership is impossible without engaged followers. Now, let's move on to the Prague Learning Journey. This was a unique experience where I had to lead diverse, cross-cultural team. Here I applied Hofstede's cultural dimensions theory to understand my team members' cultural backgrounds. Balancing different communication styles and leadership expectations required me to be extra mindful of my approach. I also leaned on the transformational leadership principles, focusing on inspiring the team with a shared vision, but with cultural differences sometimes causing misunderstandings. I quickly realized how important emotional intelligence is in leadership. Reflecting on this experience, I learned that cultural sensitivity is key to leading effectively in global settings. Going forward, I plan to incorporate more emotional intelligence and empathy into my leadership approach. Now let's shift to my mentoring experiences, starting with Aryan and Matthew from Mente Jewelry. Their project, which focuses on supporting men's mental health through jewelry, was an exciting opportunity to mentor young entrepreneurs. I used the Grow coaching model during our sessions, helping them set clear goals, explore their options, and navigate challenges. Rather than giving them direct solutions, I encouraged them to think critically and come up with their strategies. This empowered them to take ownership of their business decisions. Through this mentorship, I realized how important it is to strike a balance between providing guidance and letting others learn through their own problem solving. Watching Aryan and Matthew grow as entrepreneurs was incredibly rewarding. Another mentoring highlight was working with Praveen on his property business. Unlike Mente Jewelry, Praveen has already experienced in his field, so my role was more of a business advisor. I helped him refine his marketing strategies and long-term growth plan. For this mentorship, I followed the SCARF model, focusing on supporting Praveen's autonomy while offering strategic insights. By recognizing his expertise, I made sure he felt empowered to make the final decisions on his business, which further reinforced his confidence as an entrepreneur. Using the Gibbs reflective cycle, my mentoring experiences this year taught me that empowering others is key. Leadership in mentoring isn't about handing out answers. It's about asking the right questions and fostering critical thinking. So, to wrap things up, Here are my key takeaways from this year's journey of leadership, followership, and mentorship. Adaptability in leadership. Whether you're leading or following, being able to switch roles and adapt is critical. The situational leadership model was especially helpful in this regard. Cultural sensitivity. The Prague learning journey highlighted the importance of cultural intelligence in leadership, something I plan to work on in the future. Empowerment through mentorship. Mentoring is all about empowering others. By encouraging Aryan, Matthew and Praveen to find their own solutions, I help them grow while learning valuable lessons myself. Looking ahead, I'll be focusing on improving my communication skills, especially when transitioning between leadership and followership roles. I also want to build on my emotional intelligence and cultural sensitivity as I take on more diverse teams. Thank you so much for watching.